Hello, I'm Josh Rubenstein, Public Information Director for the Los Angeles Police Department. This critical incident community briefing is intended to provide you with information about an officer-involved shooting that occurred in Olympic Division in the city of Los Angeles on May 31st, 2020. You're about to see relevant video footage and learn about other evidence and police procedures related to this case, so you can have a better understanding of what occurred based on what we know right now. The LAPD conducts very thorough use of force investigations, which typically require investigators to interview multiple witnesses, view numerous hours of video footage, and analyze a significant amount of forensic evidence. We're still at the very early stages of this investigation, which can often take up to a year to complete, and our understanding of the incident may change as this additional evidence is collected, analyzed, and reviewed. We also do not draw any conclusions about whether the officers acted consistent with our policies and the law until all of the facts are known and the investigation is complete. A word of caution, the images and information you're about to see may be disturbing. When a police officer uses force to arrest a suspect or defend against an attack, it can be graphic and difficult to watch. In addition, there may be strong language used by those shown in the video. Viewer discretion is advised, especially for young children and sensitive viewers.
Hello, I'm Sergeant Austin Alwood with the Olympic Division's Media Relation Team of the Los Angeles Police Department. I'm going to give you a brief overview of an incident that occurred on September 9th, 2020 at approximately 2300 hours. Olympic patrol officers responded to a radio call of a suspicious male inside a convenience store pacing back and forth in individual distress located at 817 North Rockford Drive. The suspect was later identified as 32-year-old Aaron Short. When the officers arrived, officers canvassed the area, then an officer called over the air that there was a hostage situation in progress inside the convenience store. Sergeant Alwood tried negotiating with Mr. Shore, urging him to drop the weapon and release the hostage, but Mr. Shore continued escalating. Mr. Shore refused to drop the weapon, stating marital issues and wishing to see his children and former spouse. During the lengthy exchange, it became clear Mr. Shore would not lower his weapon. Based on the victim's statement during the incident, Mr. Shore struck him in the head with his firearm, causing him to black out. Mr. Shore then picked up his firearm and fired multiple rounds in the direction of Sergeant Alwood and others. This is when the officer-involved shooting occurred. Officers fired multiple shots, incapacitating Mr. Shore. Los Angeles Fire Department responded and assisted a wounded Sergeant Alwood and pronounced Mr. Shore dead on arrival. Body-worn video cameras are used by most officers assigned to field duties. They work at chest level and capture a general perspective within line of sight from that angle. The angle of the camera prohibits viewers from seeing everything the officer saw and experienced. Upon activation, both audio and video will turn on. However, body-worn cameras have a buffer of video without audio for the previous 2 minutes prior to activation. This feature is designed to capture incidents that occur suddenly, where an officer doesn't immediately activate their camera. Here is the body-worn video from the responding officers.
5913 overstay. We got a hostage situation here. I want a gunpoint right in front of the door.
Oh my God, help!
Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Drop the weapon! Drop the weapon!
I'm not gonna drop the fucking weapon, man.
Oh my God.
What are you doing here, man?
Man, my fucking wife, my kids, everything. My life's fucked up, man.
Who is this man to you? Is he a random person?
He was
Yeah, I was
just
just
at the
sitting
store
here shopping.
And why are you doing this?
And he's about to be fucking shot.
You said your wife and kids, huh?
My wife and kids, man, yeah.
You think it's worth hurting an innocent guy over your wife and kids?
Fuck yeah. My fucking fucked up. I'm gonna fuck up someone else's life, man.
What happened to your wife and kids, man?
She fucking divorced me.
Why?
Because
User
she
joined your
fucking said I was
channel.
Psycho, man.
Do you think you're psycho, man?
User disconnected
I
from
don't
your
think I'm
channel.
psycho.
And what is it to anybody else?
Everything less than lethal.
My fucking wife is everything to me, man.
I see that, or else you wouldn't be doing what you're doing here today.
Man, this motherfucker just was here at the wrong place, wrong time, man.
Nah, I don't think that's a good idea, man. I think if anything, we can talk about this.
Money to me. He hasn't fucking got into his ATM as I told him to. He hasn't listened to any of my fucking instructions, man.
Adam 14 overstay. We have enough units on the situation at 817.
I'm fucking done with this. I can't fucking do this anymore, man. Fuck.
Come here, man. Let's talk. Come here. Come here.
I am talking.
Listen, I just want to talk to you, brother. It's kind of hard to talk to you when you got a gun to a man's head.
Well, I'm not going to take it off the man's head.
At least let him go into the back room or something, then we can talk.
Oh no, he's here for leverage, man.
What do you think? I want to shoot you? I don't want to shoot you. I don't want you to shoot him. I don't want to have to shoot you.
Adam 15, show me responding to the latest
Your wife
911.
and kids. I can try and start on that, man, but you know that's going to take some time.
Take the time you need. Get my wife and kids down here.
What's your name, guy?
Mine?
In the gray shirt?
My name is Rodger
Say it, bitch.
Rodger? What's your last name, Rodger?
Flicksor.
Looks like a handgun.
Alright, man, you're going to be okay, alright? I want you to know that it's going to be okay. What's your name,
Okay, man, you didn't listen
in the
to
jacket?
instructions.
What's your name in the jacket,
My
man?
name's Aaron.
Aaron what?
That's all that you're getting is Aaron.
How am I supposed to find out the information on your wife and kids if I don't even know your name?
Adam 15, show me going around the back of the convenience store nearest postal 635.
Alright, man, I'm going to work on that, alright?
Yeah, until you get
Careful
up
with
here,
cross.
this guy's gonna be fucking having a gun towards his head, man.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Shut the fuck up.
What's the name of your wife, man?
Her name? Kimberly.
Kimberly what?
Kimberly Shore.
Kimberly Shore. What's the name of your kids?
Ryan and Jack Shore.
Ryan and Jack Shore.
Yeah.
I'm going to write that down on a notepad, man, so I can make sure I get that information to him, okay?
Yeah, man.
Alright, man. How'd you meet your wife? I'm just curious.
We were in
User
Las
in your
Vegas.
channel timed out.
We went to a casino. One of those sort of, I guess, one-night stand type of deals. We were in the casino gambling together. We ended up going, having sex, coming back, and here we are. We're married.
Alrighty, man.
Went to that Elvis Presley wedding chapel in Las Vegas. Have you
Adam
ever been
15, show me back in service.
How long are you guys together?
Right now, going on 4 years.
4 years, man. That's a long time. What do you do for a living, man?
Me?
Yeah.
User joined your
I'm
channel.
an investor.
What do you invest in?
Any and everything.
User left your
Companies.
channel.
Right now I'm into the cryptocurrency market.
You do much real estate?
Not much.
Not much, man. I've been looking for someone that's a real estate investor. Trying to learn how to do that.
Well, interesting. I don't know anyone off the top of my head, man.
None at this time. We have eyes on him.
Who else is in there with you, man?
Just me and him.
You two? Where'd the clerk go?
He ran out as soon as he saw me pull the gun.
Gotcha. So what do you want this young man to do? You said you want money?
I want money. I want my wife and kids.
What are you gonna do when your wife and kids get here, man?
I'm gonna have a conversation with them before I die.
Why would you die, man?
That's how it's. I'm not in the mood to live. I don't want to live.
Don't you love your wife and kids?
Well, she doesn't love me. Kids don't love me. Why would I love them?
I think they do love you, man. I just had one of my other officers call and that they seemed pretty frantic about what's going on.
Well, hopefully they'll show up. If they're that frantic.
Well, you know, that stuff takes time, man.
Yeah, well,
So tell me, how long you been in the investment business, man?
about 6 years, 7 years.
6, 7 years, huh? What do you think your best
User in
business
your
venture
channel
was?
timed out.
Got you the most?
Best business venture was probably, I think the best one was when I went to the state of Florida.
What'd you do there, man?
There was a nice, it was an apartment complex that was coming up by SpaceX, and I threw in a lot of stocks on SpaceX, so they invited me to a private event there, man.
User joined your
But
channel.
that made you some money.
Just about $15,000.
So do you have the keen killer instinct to be able to do that kind of stuff? I know that only some people can do that stuff, man. You have to have that sixth sense that tells you that what are the right plays, you know?
Pretty much, it's just all about knowing what you're doing when you're doing it. And when the stocks are high, you either keep your stock in or you pull it out. I don't ever pull out all my stocks, man.
That's smart, man. So you're a smart guy.
Debatable. I put out just earlier today because it's gonna be my last day on Earth. So
I don't think so, man. I think you're smart enough of a guy to realize that there's more to it than this, brother. I know you're concerned about your wife, and I know you're concerned about your kids, and this isn't going to fix it, man. I'm just going to be honest with you. I think if we were to sit down and have a conversation, maybe we can do something, man. But this isn't the way to win back your family.
well, we'll surely figure it out. But I'm just saying, my life's fucked up, man.
I've been there, man. Trust me, I know.
User joined
I
your
understand
channel.
what you're feeling.
You have all the downsides. There ain't no up.
I think there are upsides for you, though, man.
Not really, man. I'm having an issue, and it's not the best issue to have.
I mean, I know you love your wife and
I've had
kids, or you
some
wouldn't be
kids.
doing this.
I've had suicidal thoughts for the past couple of days since she left me, man.
How long has she been gone for?
He's been gone for about 7 days now.
7 days? Did she say why?
Yeah, just about 7 days. She just said she didn't love me anymore, man.
Damn. I hear that. So tell me about your kids.
I guess that's what I get for one night stand.
Tell me about your kids, man. How old are they?
8 and 7. One of them's going into soccer. One of them's going to try to get into football.
Soccer, huh? Do they play any sports currently?
Currently, no. They're both just signed up recently.
When's their first games?
I believe they said in 2 months.
2 months, huh? Which one of your kids are
But
going
my
into
wife
football?
said she didn't want me there anyway, so
Well, which one of your kids are going into football?
Ryan.
Ryan? I bet you want to make it to that first game, huh? I know I would.
Well,
Alright, we need an RE unit stage just in case we need them.
I mean, you know, I got kids, and I definitely want to be there for their first games.
well, my wife's not letting me, man, and it's fucking sad, man. I can't do anything in this fucking world.
We know we can be glad that we have the justice system. that
20
we have,
Alpha
right?
12, can we get an RE
And that
unit
you
stage?
are their father, and that you have rights.
829, postal 829, we're
And that
gonna have a
regardless
situation
of
up
what
here.
she says,
Just in case anybody needs you.
that we can use those rights, and we can get you there anyways, man. You know, the state has some of the best attorneys, and we'd be willing to help you out with that, man.
Rescue
pilot will be
that's
staging.
gonna happen.
I give you my word that it'll happen. You can come out here and shake my hand. I promise you. I promise I'll get you to that first game, brother. I know it's a lot to deal with, and it's going to take time, and I'm not going to say I can snap my fingers and make life okay. What I'm saying is that I can
Man,
do
I'm
my
done
best
sitting here fucking
to try.
bullshitting with you, man. Can you get me a
No
fucking
one's
car?
bullshitting, man.
Maybe I'll go see an attorney, but I want a car here, man.
Like I said,
Alright,
those kind of
go
things
away
take
with it.
time.
Well, get me a car here.
How about you at least stop pointing the gun at my man's head, and then we can talk about getting you a car here, man. Because that gun right to his head, I'm not feeling very
Probably
good
get somebody
about
with
that.
less than lethal to push up on their car behind Allwood, just so we have that less than lethal option right there.
I'll tell you what, once my car gets, I'll let him go. I'll let him walk out, no issues.
Listen, I'm trying, man, but I need a little bit more,
But
a
I'll
little
need
something
your
more than that,
units
man.
Back too, man.
I need something a little bit more than that, man.
I want my car.
Like, I'm trying to help you see your wife and
User was
mainly your
moved out of
kids,
your
man.
channel.
I mean,
User
that's
left
who
your
I'm
channel.
most concerned about. They need a father. They need someone to grow up with.
Well, and I'll be here eventually. Maybe.
But doing it this way is not gonna get you there, man. And I'm just gonna be honest with you, because I want this to be the best opportunity for you, right? I want you to be able to see your wife and kids. I want you to be able to go home. I want you to be able to live the rest of your life. But doing it this way, man, it's just not gonna happen.
Well, we'll see what we can get. Beggars can't be choosers, man.
And I'm letting you make the choice, brother. If you ever want to see your kids again, man, that's your best clue, man.
Well, right now I'm not really too interested. I don't see my kids or wife here. Don't see my car that I've asked for. So right now I think you're just bullshitting, man.
Rescue 3 is
I'm
right
not
at the
bullshitting,
station
man.
unit.
I'm telling you. As I told you, it takes time, and I can't just magically get them here, man. You think I'm bullshitting you?
You're bullshitting, man.
I'm sitting here without a gun, looking you in the eye, telling you that I want to do the best that I can to get you a life, to get you your kids back. You think I'm bullshitting? You can come shake my hand right now, and I will tell you that I will do everything I can.
I'm leaving this store, man.
It's gonna be the best option for you, brother.
Man, you're just fucking bullshitting me, man.
I'm just trying to get time to get your wife and kids here, man. It takes time. We're pretty far out from the city. I can't get them here this quick.
Well, they need to hurry up. Get them escorted. Get them something.
We're trying, man.
Well,
So where were you when your kids were born, man?
me?
Yeah.
I was at her bedside with her.
Good to hear, man.
I sat there. She had an emergency C-section jack. And I was there every step of the way, man. I've been nothing but good to her. I've given her everything that she fucking wants. And here she sits and she backstabs me, man.
I see that. I see you're a good guy. I don't want you to put that to waste, man.
Well, unfortunately, I just can't see this going anywhere, man. She's gonna get here. She's probably going to start bitching me out, being a fucking bitch as she normally is. And that's gonna be an issue, man.
I don't think so, man. I think she cares a lot about you.
I mean, that's debatable.
From the conversations that we've had, I think that she does, man. I think that you guys are both going through some stuff.
Sitting here talking to me. You haven't talked to her once.
You see this earpiece? I have some partners that are here with me, okay? And my partners have had a thorough conversation with her, trying to figure out, you know, what's going on and what drove you to do this. And they told me in the earpiece all about the conversation.
Well, that's interesting, man. Because I'm really not believing you right now.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry you don't believe me, man. I really am. If you were to put the gun down, you can come out and we can talk with her, man.
Man, I'm tired of your bullshit, man.
Listen, you put the gun down, you can come out and talk with her, but we're not going to introduce somebody into such a situation here, man. I'm sorry.
Man, I'm tired of this fucking bullshit.
We're not bullshitting you, bro. We're going to put it to you straight and how it is.
Man, this is fucking bullshit, man.
We're trying to help you, dude.
User joined your channel.
Shots fired.
User was moved to your channel.
Anybody hit?
Stack up, stack up.
I'm hit.
Stack up, stack up.
Who's hit?
I'm falling back. I'm hit.
Stack up.
On you.
The victim was treated and released by Los Angeles Fire Department personnel, and Mr. Shore was released into the custody of the Los Angeles County Coroner's Office. The victim was not struck by the officer's gunfire. The firearm used by Mr. Shore, a 9mm Smith & Wesson handgun, as seen, was recovered by investigators and booked into evidence.
In the next several months, the LAPD will continue to investigate and analyze this incident. They'll continue interviewing any new witnesses that may come forward and complete any forensic tests. After the investigation is completed, our Critical Incident Review Division will forward their findings to the Chief of Police, who will make his recommendation to the Civilian Board of Police Commissioners. That board will evaluate the evidence to determine whether the officer's tactics, drawing and exhibiting of a weapon, and use of deadly force in this instance met the high standards expected of all LAPD officers. If you'd like more information on how the LAPD and the LA District Attorney's Office investigates all officer-involved shootings and other serious uses of force, visit lapdonline.org, where you can also find LAPD's use of force policies and procedures. Thank you for taking the time to view this critical incident community briefing.